Wow, good morning, good morning, good morning. And that was an interesting exercise. It's the first time ever that I've had an error message on my B.Live live streaming platform of server overloaded, try again later. So, wow, obviously there's becoming a very busy pathway to doing live streams or just accessing the server. We're here now. I'm Ros Bounty Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. So let's go over to the cards. And here they are. Connect in with your spirit guides, of course. And here we go. I'm trying to find my pencil. Here it is. I've got it. The Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck by Chira Marchetti. Up the top there, you can just see it, and it is the expanded edition. Beautiful artwork. I love it, as you know. And here is our owl card. So let's read the owl card first, and then we'll zoom into the cards. Be bold or italic, never regular. Basically, be yourself. Beautiful card, isn't it? I love it. I love the winky. It does remind me of that emoji that we see a lot of in our social media, the way that we do seem to live our lives around social media these days. Very much an emphasis, which I'm not as keen on, but it's what we have. Okay, we've got the three cards. Child is the central theme today, which I absolutely love. I'm so happy to see the child card today. We haven't had we haven't had the child for quite a while. And we've got the mountain in our home space, and it is the ship in our workspace. So with the child, and good morning, Corinna. Lovely to see you here this morning. So nice to be here. And of course, those who are on Instagram that are watching the live stream there, good morning and welcome to you as well. Now, and YouTube, I can't forget that either. It's going out to quite a few places, and my LinkedIn. So welcome to everyone on replay. If you are doing replay, watching replay, would you like to put the hashtag replay? It's a nice way for me to know that at least you're still there and I can respond a bit later. Child, have a look at that spinning top. Now that's something that I've actually got still from many moons ago from some of my ancestors. There's two spinning tops that have been handmade, wooden, done in a very nice dark timber colour, and they work. Beautiful little toys, just in their perfected artistry of handmade. Beautiful. So what we've got here, it is just those things that are so beautifully arranged here. I'm just going to try and get that as close as I can to that toy heaven. If you can just see it, there is a rainbow there that is shining so gloriously in front of the Fantasia Castle type of an aspect here. We've got the cubes of building blocks and whatever, the spinning top, we have little drumsticks, a little doll, a musical instrument in there. I can see it just sitting in the background there, but it's mostly the building blocks and what are the possibilities with our own imagination in how we can construct and bring our day to life in a really beautiful and fun way, with all those wishing stars coming through that window, whether it's moonbeams or stars, fairies. It's all sorts of possibilities with this, and it's lovely to revisit and have as our main theme today that is our child memories. Even if it's not the memories, creating new ones as if from that inner child to bring a wonderful freshness, lightness and fun to our day today. So really have that as the core of what we are doing for this morning. And good morning from Brooke as well, or Brooke's Awakening Thoughts. I'm assuming you are a Brooke. So, lovely to have you here today as well. Okay. As we're moving to the mountain in our home space, look, it does suggest some small challenges, or they could be big ones in your home. around the people that you interact with, or it's just situations that are occurring. I know that a friend yesterday had a family emergency of an injury with a son from a from a bicycle, the ones you pedal, and needing to go to an emergency department. So sometimes there are things like that in our lives that do crop up. We're going to be like this moose that's here in the corner. If I can line it up more succinctly with that so you can see it more clearly. I've realised I just had the child there still, didn't I? I must like the child. Here's the moose, and it's in its own terrain of where it can go anywhere that it wants to throughout all of this mountain range. So we're going to be able to do the same. We're going to be able to traverse anything that we need to, move around it, shift it, butt it with it, our head and shift it if we need to. Anything that we have as a challenge today, we are going to get through. And if your goal really is to get to that top of almost the Everest type of a peak, then you'll do it. If it's for the closer one and you're just wanting to have a look at the view and see things from a different perspective, it can be from that as well. I think we are having that as our suggestion today, of being our individual selves. Like, remember with the owl, that just be not regular, but be ourselves. We're going to be able to see it from whatever angle we need to, from whatever view, height, otherwise, and meet the challenge. Be able to get to that point where we can say, I've done it. And it can be to do with anything around your home. Whether you're going to reshift, that's what I was thinking, rearrange furniture and stuff like that to really bring a freshness to your home, clean behind the fridge, all sorts of different things that we can be doing in the home. Or it's got to do with some form of logistics with your family arrangements of doing things and experiencing new experiences, having new adventures, really. Are you planning for a camp? Because what we've got in our workspace, and remember, all of our life does influence every part of each of it, work and home and the relationships we have with people around us. That's where the central theme of the child, I think, comes into it as well. I do feel it's a little bit more around the relationships than the physical doings, but here we have with our workspace that ship, the flying ship. What are the possibilities of that type of thing ever being invented? In some sense, we do have that, as in the big jets and aeroplanes and things, that we can almost live aboard them, except they need fuel to stay up, don't they? They don't have the wings like birds. But this is a fantastical ship that's got all sorts of possibilities of staying where it needs to, being on course, steering it as we want to, as the captains of our own ships. And this is what I'm feeling for our work. It's a bit of a holiday feel, so there feels to me like we have achieved or got that goal, because I'm feeling that connection with the home space. We've gotten to that goal, and now we can relax and enjoy the view from another angle. This one's above all of those mountain ranges, and we're going to be able to see things as the bigger picture and still take it forward, being ourselves. So I think it's give ourselves a little bit of a break and really enjoy what we're doing. That's what I'm feeling from these, the boat in the workspace and the cards in general. Good morning, Caitlin. Lovely to have you here. I just noticed the comment. A bit slow in coming up with those at the moment. So relax into it. Let the winds do the work. And it is a team on these types of ships, because you've got to have a crew with so many masts and sails and sheets. The ropes are called sheets on a boat. So many bits and pieces to control, but the load is shared. It's not something you're needing to do alone. And most of us in our workspace, we do have teams of people around us, crews, in whatever way that we're needing to help each other to make it smoother and a much more enjoyable journey. That's what I'm feeling with this. You can almost see someone waving there. I doubt they're waving. I think they're probably holding a rope or a sheet, and getting along together. It has that sense of peacefulness, and I'm sure it's because it's a wind-operated machine and using all that is the natural realm about us to continue going and moving forward. And Caitlin, you're saying it's all good. You're amazing. Oh, thank you. I just saw that part of it. Thank you so much, Caitlin. So as you're moving through your day today, remember you do have all the resources you need. You've got the abilities and skills to go wherever you need to in your, as far as the movement around whatever situation and experience you're going through in your home space, as well as being able to look at the bigger picture in your workspace today. But overall, definitely having fun with it as if you are a child but not childish. It is, being where we are and discovering new things in that beautiful childlike way that we can do when we're really enjoying life and having that inner core fun that's really centered in self and our hearts. So thank you everyone for being here in replay and in those of you who are here watching live. It's wonderful to be able to have this technology, as much as it can be a little finicky sometimes, but I'm so pleased that we're here to share all of our skills and knowledge in one way or another. So thank you, thank you. And I'm sure you'll message me, but thank you, Roz. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. That's lovely. And to you as well, Corinna. Thank you to you. Each and every one of you are absolutely special people. Don't forget that in being ourself, we are continuing onwards with our own journey, but it is that connection with other people in relationship with others. It doesn't have to be close relationship or everything, but we do touch each other in one way or another in our lives to be able to continue moving forward and growing in ourselves, as well as helping others along their journey too. That's how I love to live my life. It's from the heart. I love humanity. We're here for purpose and reason, and whatever it is, we continue discovering that as we mature. I'd say, I'm not going to say grow older, although we do, but because we gauge life by timeline, don't we? Just be you and experience with joy, love, happiness, compassion, gratitude, all the things that are the positives in life. And sometimes we do get that isn't quite so comfortable and happy, but then we know when we are. It's just a flow. It's a flow. Thank you. Love to you all. And I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Caitlin. Agreed. We'll be here tomorrow and keep being the best you that you can be. Namaste. Until then.